I'll get it.
Rubber bands. They're pink rubber bands.
Your pink rubber bands are
No. Those are the pink ones. The pink. The pack of pink was left in here.
Fine, take it. Here you go. Shoot, where's all my stuff? Oh shit. Hello, guys. We are in the third quarter, 5.5 minutes left. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints at the 47-yard line. Derek Carr from under center, jumbo package on offense, hands it off to Alvin Kamara, who's going to get stuffed up immediately and only gets about a yard by the Rams defensive line. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. 2nd down is what we are at. Hold on, let me just delete this. Okay, that should make the stream go a little bit more smooth from here on out. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. They are down 27-7 right now. It is not looking very good for them. But there's still hope. The Saints' chance of making the playoffs dropped significantly since both teams are 7-7. This will be a tiebreaker game for them. So even if the Rams lose one more game, they will still hold the tiebreaker over the Saints if they win here. So a huge game for the NFC playoff picture. Alvin Kamara takes one straight up the middle and only is going to get a yard on the ground. It's going to make this one 2nd down and 9. And it looks like there's a scuffle on the field. Refs breaking it up pretty fast. No hands thrown, just words coming from the Saints and their players. Sidelines are still on the sideline. 3 minutes left in the game. In the third quarter. 2nd down and 7. Alvin Kamara was pushed a little bit farther forward at the end of the play, so he got a couple more yards from the original stuffed up the line of scrimmage. Derek Carr under center takes it, and he's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to throw it up top, and the receiver is going to fall down 42 on the Saints. Throw was sent 15 yards down the field, but the receiver fell down. Did not look like there was any contact on the play that caused him to fall down. But nonetheless, that will make this a 3rd and 7. The Saints, this is more than likely 4-down territory based on the spot they're currently in. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Down by 20. Derek Carr audibles the play. He's in the gun with the 1 man in the backfield, 3 men at top, 1 man at the bottom, 5 offensive linemen. Derek Carr throws it. It's caught, but he is going to be a yard shy. Oh no, that's going to be broken up actually at the end of the play. And that's to Chris Olave. It's going to be broken up. It looked like he caught it. Let's look at this replay. It was caught. It was dropped by Chris Olave. He had it in his hands and then just let it go. He would have been a yard shy. The offense is still on the field. Derek Carr and his Saints offense lining up. 4th and 7. This is more than likely the deciding play. If the Saints get this, they might still keep going, but if they don't, it's not going to be very good. Derek Carr from the gun throws it 83, and he is going to be stopped 3 yards shy from the line to gain, and it will be Rams football. 2.5 minutes left. That is going to be a huge play for them. Sadly, the on-screen graphic isn't very updating. But that will take us to a commercial break on screen. So just saying, bottom left of the screen. Bottom left of the screen. I'll be right back. Your manager?
I go. There's Sarah on the piano, all alone with friends. Please, I have to do something first. I'll let you get in as soon as I finish. I want to do what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, they're both just as bad. Alright, guys, we're back. It's going to be a second down for the Los Angeles Rams. Time ticking down at the third quarter. A minute and 50 left for Sean McVay and his team. The Rams are going to have a 2nd and 14 here from their own 26-yard line. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun with a man in the backfield. Drops back. Man in the backfield stays in the backfield. Throws a pass and is caught by Puka Nacua for about 15 yards. And they're going to give him the first down. It looks like he might have been out of bounds, but they are not going to call it. He's going to be in bounds. Caught on an out route. First down and 10 for the Rams. Sean McVay calling his play. Minute 15 left in the game, or in the third quarter. Matthew Stafford is 21 for 30 today with 277 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Puka Nacua, his leading receiver, is 7 receptions and 119 yards. Motions a man, hands it off from the gun, and the running back is going to get stuffed up for negative yardage. Looks like he's going to lose a yard or maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. That is going to make this. That is going to be possibly the second to last play of this quarter. There's 43 seconds left. The Rams are 7-7 right now, just like the Saints, and they're both looking to get a playoff spot. And the Rams look like they're going to get it, seeing that they're up 27-7. 2nd and 11 for the Rams, down at their own 40-yard line. Matthew Stafford in the gun, 2 men at the bottom, 2 up top. Hand it off to the running back, who's going to shuffle and get 10 yards. He's going to get 10 yards, not the first down. It was 2nd and 11. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Rams are going to start off the fourth quarter, with a 3rd down and 1 from about midfield, and looking to convert this 3rd down conversion. But that's the end of the quarter, and it looks like we're going to break. So the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints are both in a sort of situation where they need to win these games or they aren't going to go anywhere. So the current standings in the NFC, I'm pulling them up right now. NFC playoff standings, they're all very close. There aren't very many good teams in the NFC this year, but they're all trying to get those wild card spots. So the NFC playoff picture is very close. A lot of 7-7 and 6-7 teams all in the hunt for the NFC. So these two teams are currently both either on the bubble or in the playoffs. The Rams already hold tiebreakers over the Saints, and they are 7-7 and already in. The Rams are the 7th seed right now, but with the win today, they will move up to the number 4 seed, the number 5 seed. They'll move up to the number 5. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. They'll move up to the number 6 seed with the Vikings. They will switch with the Vikings. They will be 8-7. Their playoff probability is currently 70% chance. There are currently 4 7-7 teams that are in the wild card, with a 5th one being the Buccaneers, who will lead the NFC South. And the Buccaneers will have the sole possession of the NFC South with a Saints loss today. The Seattle Seahawks are also 7-7, and the Falcons are trying to get in. However, they are 6-8 and have just lost to a league worst Carolina Panthers. The Packers are also 6-8, and then behind them is the Giants and the Bears, who are both 5-9 and looking to have almost no chance to be in the playoffs. And there are only 3 eliminated teams, with the 2-12 Panthers being one of those. So the playoff picture in the NFC being very close this year, with about 5 potential teams battling for those 6 and 7 spots, with the Eagles in the 5 spot have already locked up a playoff berth. The Vikings, Rams, Seahawks, Saints, and Falcons, and the Packers. So that would make 6 teams all trying to get into that one spot, or those 2 spots. Alright, and we are back in the fourth quarter. Playoff probability right now for the Saints is 26%, according to Next Gen Stats. And the Rams under center is Matthew Stafford. He's going to drop back to pass on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get it. Puka Nacua wide open in space, and he is going to be down the sideline, and he is going to be forced out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. That is going to be probably the seal of this game. A 3rd and inches throw, a drop back and throw by Matthew Stafford. Puka Nacua gets wide open on just a little crossing route the crossing road about 5 yards deep, and he's just going to beat his man right off the line of scrimmage and just barely get forced out of bounds. He would have had a touchdown if he would not have stepped out of bounds at the end of that. But he's down at the 21-yard line. He stepped out a little bit earlier. Matthew Stafford from the pistol hands it off to the running back, who is going to get stuffed up, only getting a yard. He got absolutely blown up. That play was absolutely blown up. So currently is going to be a 2nd and 9 from about the 20-yard line for the Los Angeles Rams, 27-7, with about 14 minutes left in the quarter in the game. The Rams have 2 remaining games, the Giants and the Niners, and the Saints have the Buccaneers and the Falcons left. So they have to win. So the Saints have to win out to even have a chance at making the playoffs. But that Rams schedule, it's going to also be very tough, saying that they have to face off against the Niners, who have already. Oh, and that there should have been a flag on that. Matthew Stafford drops back on a 2nd and 8, throws the ball, and the DB pushed Cooper Kupp straight to the ground before he even touched the ball. And I don't see why there was no flag on that play for pass interference. I mean, he was pushed well before he touched the ball. Hey, Mama.
Hello. You in trouble?
Huh? No,
I'm staring at you. You're in trouble.
because I was looking at the game.
You're not in trouble?
Mm-mm. What you doing? Still looking for art supplies?
I was gone for it so far.
So you've moved on from the computer and art supplies?
I'm going through the closet now and make sure that everything fits in because Daddy's doing laundry. I think Peyton's gifted over there.
It is?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to come out the 23rd?
What?
Isn't it supposed to be on the 23rd? The 23rd. That's what I said. Today's the 21st. No.
Can you tell me what you're doing?
Watching football?
You're gonna play with Andrew on
No. Oh, absolutely. Just always have my headphones in. I don't know. It's just a habit. I mean, because I'm normally like talking to Andrew or something, but I'm not right now. So. Oh, yikes! Ow. It's the injured guy too.
Who got injured?
Oh, the guy on the TV. Their quarterback's like spinal cord is like apparently not very held together. Lucas Haverisic. Oh, we almost missed that too.
Huh?
Our kicker. He got lucky.
What number is that kicker? I'm just curious.
8.
How many kickers are there?
What? It's 1 or 2. I mean, 1 kicker, 1 punter. I mean, normally.
So how many people are on this team?
Oh, there's 53 total, but only 11 are allowed on the field at once.
Oh, very interesting.
Alright, y'all, we're back. Mom was in the room. Interrupted that. Oh, hi, Everyday Pro. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up, Everyday Pro? I see you're here. Are you still here? Where does my stream go? Is that still on there? That part of it's broken. Shoot. Oh. Oh, my mouse was there, wasn't it? So, Everyday Pro, how's your day been? Oh, shoot. Just messed that up. How's your day been, Everyday Pro? Alright, so the Rams hitting that field goal will make it 30-7. 30-7 is going to be our score currently. Ew. Sorry, you guys. Lost my thing. 32-7. The Rams will kick the ball off. It looks like they should put this game away. 23 points is our difference right now, which is a whole 3 scores. So their punter to kick off. He's going to boot this one. It's going to go out the back of the end zone. No chance to be returned. The Saints will take the ball at the 25-yard line. Derek Carr, not having his best of days. He has come off of his season-high performance against the Giants last week, who the Giants do have Tommy DeVito, one of the newest quarterbacks, per se, in the league. So, Derek Carr to take over, probably for one of the last times. The playoff hopes of these two teams have drastically changed with this game. Derek Carr from the gun. A man in the backfield is Alvin Kamara. 2 men up top and 2 men at the bottom, and 5 men offensive line. On defense, 2 high safeties. 4 rush. Alvin Kamara swing pass to the right side. He's going to get 2 yards and go out of bounds, be forced out of bounds by 2 defenders. Sean McVay is already giving his players high fives. He has already won the game in his mind. It would be quite ironic if the Saints came back in this one. So the Saints line up. Shotgun. 1 man in the backfield is Kamara. And some wide receivers, 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. Same formation as last time. Drop back. And it's a screen pass to Alvin Kamara, who's going to shake, and he is going to get 9 yards on that play, get the first down after finally getting taken down by the Rams defense. First down and 10, 11 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Derek Carr from the gun, no huddle. It's going to look like 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom. Same formation as the last 2 plays, just different spacing between the receivers. Receiver open downfield is Chris Olave, and he's going to get to the 50-yard line before diving forward and getting taken down by the defense, by the middle linebacker for the Rams. A sense of urgency coming here on offense. They have not many chances left to win this game. Derek Carr from the gun takes the snap, drops back, pretty good while to throw, and he's going to get 4 yards on the throw. Little swing to his receiver, 4 yards on the play. 11 minutes left in the game. 30-7 still. Derek Carr is just motioning to his receivers. No huddles still. No huddles yet. Derek Carr taking about 20 seconds in between snaps, which is a pretty decent time. 3 men up top, 1 man at the bottom, and a swing pass to Alvin Kamara out of the backfield. And he is going, not Alvin Kamara, their backup running back. They are going to get 9 yards on that, or sorry, 5 yards on that play, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. The Saints marching down the field. It's going very quickly through this and they are doing way better than they have all night. It's going to be a 3rd and inches from the Los Angeles Rams territory. 10 minutes left on the clock. Derek Carr, they did huddle during this. 3rd and inches from the 40-yard line. Have to get to the little bit past the 40, and they are going to get it hand off, and they are going to get about 4 with their running back Williams. I've not looked at much through the Saints roster, so I'm a little rusty with these names. The Saints gonna have it at about 37-yard line of the Rams. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. A 1st and 10. Formation for the Saints: 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom, and a man in the backfield is Alvin Kamara. Derek Carr drops back. He's gonna get pressured, but it's gonna be a screen pass, and Alvin Kamara is not gonna go anywhere. He's gonna go backwards, actually, 2 yards. That's gonna make this a 2nd down and 12 for the Saints. They had something going, and it looks like it's going very far back. Not far back, but it is not going very well these last couple plays. The Saints shotgun still, 3 men up top, 1 man at the bottom. Alvin Kamara in the backfield stays as a blocker, and they're gonna get Chris Olave. He's gonna get 5 yards on the pass and then go forward for another 3 or 4. That's gonna make this a 3rd down, and I think that's 4 yards. Derek Carr, still no huddles from the last 2 plays, no huddle. Derek Carr in the gun, 2 men on each side of the offensive line, and a man in the backfield, Alvin Kamara. Derek Carr, he's going to get pressured quick, but he's going to get the ball out, and 83 is going to bulldoze 2 Rams defenders and then get another 5 yards and go out of bounds. That's Johnson, and so that's going to give the Saints a 1st down, a quick 15-yard pass with enough run after the catch to satisfy them. It was a curl route, it looked like, up the field, and a lot of run after catch, which was very useful there. Down to the 12 is the Saints. Derek Carr in the gun, 3 men at the bottom, 1 man at the top. Alvin Kamara blocking in the backfield. Derek Carr is forced out of the pocket, and he's going to run. He's very slow, but he's going to run. And he gets about 2 yards on that run. He was running slower than a snail, but he still ran, I guess, and got out of that. He got out of that sticky situation. 2nd down and 8 for Derek Carr and the Saints. Is it going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Saints? 2nd down and 8. 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. 2nd and 7, actually. Derek Carr in the gun again. A man in the backfield, 3 men in a bunch set down at the bottom. And nobody's open yet. Nobody's open. Derek Carr finds his running back, who is running a check down, little route, and he's going to get 4 yards down to the 10-yard line. It's going to make this a 3rd and 3. Saints only have 2 timeouts left in this one. So it's 3rd and 2, actually. 3rd and 2. It's about 2.5, actually. Here we go. The Saints, Derek Carr is 24 for 37, which is not a very bad stat. He has 279 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. So not too bad of a stat line, except for that interception and the lack of touchdowns. Derek Carr from the gun, 2 men at the top, 2 men at the bottom, and a running back, 5 offensive linemen. In the gun, Derek Carr drops back. He throws one to the end zone. Johnson, touchdown. 30-13. Is that going to make it? And Juwan Johnson with the touchdown. 83 from down under the formation. That's going to make it 30-13. Now let's see if the Saints go for 2 or go for 1. Hey, Victoria, what's up? Hey.
Tomorrow you're playing Minecraft.
I will, Victoria. Can you go, though? Can you go? Victoria, please go.
After I tell you one thing.
No, Victoria, please go. Victoria,
It's important.
Victoria, please go. Go.
Can I tell you it's one
Victoria, please go.
Sure.
Go. Okay, tell me.
thing?
Good night. Okay. Alright, the extra point by the Saints is up and good. Matthew Stafford getting warm on the sideline. 30-14 is a 2-score game, but the Saints would need 2 2-point conversions. And there is only 7.5 minutes left. And I really don't see any chance of the Saints coming back to win this unless they pull whatever happened in Miami 2 weeks ago with the Titans. But I don't see that happening today. The Saints will go to 7-8 after this game, depending on if the outcome is very much been decided. It's 14-30 with 6.5 minutes left, and this will put the Rams at 8-7 and the 6th seed. But the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings will play on this Sunday. Will play the Lions. So if the Vikings lose on Sunday to the Lions at home, they will be in the number 7 spot, which will give the Rams the sole possession of the number 6 spot, depending on the outcomes this Sunday. This Sunday is going to be a huge game for the NFC playoff picture. And this Saturday, you can actually catch me commentating the Bills versus Chargers game. That will be this Sunday at 3:30 Central Time, 4:30 Eastern, or 1:30 Pacific. Or for you weirdos in Mountain Time, 2:30. And also I will also be on Sunday Night Football. This Sunday Night Football, and I will be on Monday night with the Ravens and the Niners. So you can catch me on any of those times. And also maybe an afternoon game on Sunday, but that's not very likely. So every single football night, you can catch me. Normally, every single football night, you'll catch me. Probably after halftime on Thursdays and Mondays, though. But you can still catch me on most nights. So, the Rams are looking to be back on the field unless the Saints go for an onside kick. I do not know what will be happening here. And I don't quite know. It looks like they're lined up for a kickoff, but it's going to be an onside. No, it's just going to be a squib kick that's going to end up traveling. Oh, not out of bounds. But this Rams are going to pick it up. That would have gone out of bounds, but the Rams picked it up inbounds, and they're going to be down at about the 16-yard line. That was an interesting move. The Saints kicked it on the ground. Not in the air, not short, just on the ground. And it went towards the out of bounds, but it was picked up before it went out of bounds, which cost them about 30 yards. So, Matthew Stafford, or does not look like Matthew Stafford, I cannot tell. That is Matthew Stafford. There was an ad playing on the screen, I couldn't see very well. So, there's some confusion on the field, it looks like. The Rams back in the huddle. 6.5 minutes to go. The Rams trying to put this game away. They're down at their own 17-yard line. Pistol formation. Cooper Kupp motions behind the formation. 2 men up top, 1 man at the bottom, and a tight end up top. Stafford drops back, and he's going to hit Puka Nacua, who's going to juke his man, juke another man, and get almost free, almost free, but there's a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. Puka Nacua with about a 15-yard catch. And prior to the pass, there is holding on the defense, which is going to be declined. So that will mean that 15-yard pass to Puka Nacua. And Yes, this man-to-man coverage for the Saints is not working out. 27 got beat by Puka Nacua very easily. Puka Nacua, one of the great prospects from this year's draft. Handoff inside to Williams, the running back for the Rams. He is going to get stuffed up at the line of scrimmage. Puka Nacua, one of the interesting ones from this year's draft. He was drafted in the 5th round by the Rams, but he ended up doing very well this season and was looking like one of the guys that should have came out of the 1st round. You can really find talent from anywhere, is what this shows us. Puka Nacua has 4 140 yards games this year, which is the 3rd most all time by a rookie. Nacua down at the bottom formation, handoff, and he's going to go outside. He's going to cut outside. He's going to be at the 50-yard line, 45, 40, and he's going to be tackled right at the 40. Williams picking up a lot on that run, but there is a flag on the play. And it looks like this flag might be holding on the Rams. But a huge play. And yes, it's going to be holding on the Rams. And it's going to take it back on Allen, number 87. A huge 20-yard run there. Cut to the outside. There was nobody there, not even a blocker. There was nobody. It was meant to be an inside run, but the runner saw an outside lane to cut to. Nice blocking done on the inside. And it looks like the safety didn't know where the run was going. And that's gonna make this a 2nd and 19 after the holding call. So the Saints are gonna get another chance after the holding. I guess that's what they're gonna call this. Stafford from the gun, handoff inside, and this time he's going to get stuffed up, only getting a yard. It's going to make this a 2nd and 18. And all that for nothing, all that huge run for absolutely nothing. So the Saints are going to take their 2nd timeout here, and it's going to make this a 3rd down 18. 3rd and 18. A huge 3rd down and 18 here. The Saints look like they're going to get the ball back with a chance to score again, actually. So it's not all over yet. An onside kick could salvage this game. An onside kick could definitely salvage this game for the Saints. But it is not looking very likely. Unless the Saints do get a drive down the field and a touchdown. They'll have to recover an onside kick, but that's not unheard of. It's very unlikely. Oh, and the run there is going to get stuffed up. 4th down and 16 for the Rams. The puncher will come out onto the field. Saints call their final timeout. 4 minutes and 40 seconds is what Derek Carr is going to have to get a touchdown, an onside kick, and another touchdown with 2 2-point conversions. This is going to be an interesting one coming down to the last couple minutes of the game. So the Saints get off the field. They do get off the field, and they have a chance. There is a chance. They have the receivers. They have the talent to pull this off, but will they do it is the question. Punting from their own 26-yard line. Huge rush coming in from the Saints, hoping to get a block. The rush comes in. It's blocked! The punt is blocked. The punt is blocked. And it's going to be down at the 35-yard line. These Saints are going to have the ball with 4.5 minutes left at the Rams' 35-yard line. The punt was blocked but deflected forward. The punt was blocked by Gray on the Saints, number 48, the edge rusher, who came in and got that. He got all of that. And that is a huge play for the Saints. That is a huge play. That will make this Derek Carr's job a whole lot easier. He has 35 yards to go to get a touchdown, get the 2-point conversion, and then hit the onside kick. And if they get that onside kick, this game could very much well go to overtime. A huge punt block right there. A huge punt block for the Saints. Wow. What a game this could turn out to be. But Derek Carr, it's all up to him. It's all up to him and his offense. It's all up to him, Chris Olave, Jawan Johnson, and Alvin Kamara to put this game on ice for the Rams. That was a bad choice of words. So, as we head into this, the tables have turned. There is a chance now. A small chance, but a chance. This Saints team, which has struggled all year, with this win actually would put them at the top of their division. This win would put the Saints at the top of their division. This win would put the Saints in the number 4 seed and put the Rams down in the number 8 or number 9, and would actually put the Seahawks into the number 7. With that poor NFC South division, with that very, very struggling NFC South division, with that very very ugly NFC South division, these playoffs have some very interesting scenarios. But we are back. There is a replay of the punt block on right now. Gray was unblocked coming into the backfield, actually. He was not even, there was no blocks coming in on him. And he had a straight shot. All he had to do was sprint there. And the punter just could not get that kick off in time. So these Saints will take over their chances now. Their chances here. 35-yard line for Derek Carr. 2 men up top, 1 man at the bottom, a man in the backfield. Wide receiver screen out to the side, and it's going to get stuffed up. He's going to get no gain. Actually, he's going to lose about half a yard. Sherfield at number 22. Just going to make this a second down. The Saints need to move. They're not moving. They're huddling, actually. So, so the color commentator right now is saying they need to hustle, and they need to hustle. Derek Carr in the gun takes the snap. Down the field. Caught! Touchdown! Touchdown! Saints, touchdown!
Can you make sure you don't
Vertical route.
Jaden?
Yes?
Make sure you don't go to bed too late night so the elf will move.
I know. The elf will get to move, Victoria. A huge touchdown for New Orleans. It's going to be 30-20. Derek Carr had a man on a vertical route, a streak, and he found him wide open on the edge. Actually, not wide open, but Perry on number 14, Durant, the DB, had a vertical route, and Derek Carr just threw it up there. It looked like Perry tugged him. It looked like the receiver tugged him a little bit, but he caught it. Head top, as some might call it. Derek Carr for the 2-point try, drops back. Nobody to throw it to. He throws it to the corner of the end zone. It's caught. 22-30. It's caught. Chris Olave. This is a one-score game. 30-22. What is happening here in SoFi? 30-22. This game has turned very quickly. This game has turned into a game for the Saints to win. Wow. What a series of events. Punt block, missed wide receiver screen, and then this huge play, huge touchdown, followed by a 2-point conversion on a cut route inside. What a game this has been. Chris Olave wide open on an out route in the end zone for the 2-point try. And right now, the Saints don't even need to go. The Saints don't need to go for an onside kick anymore. they have 3 minutes 53 left. They can kick this off, and the Saints can kick this off and stop the wow. The Saints, no, they're gonna onside kick it, or they are gonna onside kick it, and it's gonna be recovered. And yes, the onside kick is not gonna be a very good one. It's going to be recovered by Puka Nacua on the hands team. These Rams are gonna have this. I think that was a bad move by the Saints to onside kick there. It was not a very good kick. Puka Nacua gets it at about the Saints 45-yard line. And that's going to give the Rams a 1st and 10 to run this game down. This is a very interesting one. It's going to come down to the wire. Matthew Stafford from the pistol. Man behind him. All guys up top. Man motions. Puka Nacua motions. Hand off to the running back. He's going to get 4. He's going to get 4 down to about the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 6.
I got way too much energy.
Okay, Jasmine, can you please go?
I can't go to sleep.
Please go. Go, Jasmine. Jasmine, go. Out of my room. Jasmine, please go. Jasmine. Jazzy, go. Go to your room. Matthew Stafford under center. Has a man behind him. 2 men up top. Very tight formation here. Puka Nacua motions, and it's going to be a jet sweep handoff. And he is going to he's going to get hit, but he's not going down. Huge hit, but he does not go down. He's going to get the 1st down. He's going to get 10 yards on the jet sweep. He got hit, but he didn't go down. He did not go down. They are now down to the 30-yard line with that a huge hit he takes and somehow spins out of it and gets down to the 30-yard line. Wow. That's all I can say about that. So, here comes the 1st down and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford in the pistol. 2 men at the bottom and 2 men at the top. Tight formation here. Cooper Kupp motions. Running back handoff inside. And there is going to be 2 quick yards. Down to the 28-yard line goes the running back, Williams. 2nd down and 8. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Saints have to stop. Actually, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. 1 more 1st down, and this is over. The Saints have no timeouts left. 2nd and 8 after the 2-minute warning to put this game away. All the Rams need is 1 1st down. How they will get that, we're going to have to wait and see. But this is a huge game for the playoffs. A huge game for the playoffs. And it looks like the Rams are going to get away with this one. A very tight one. The Rams almost don't deserve to win this after what just happened. A quick recap for the viewers. Quick recap. Punt block. A very great punt block. Unblocked coming off the edge. And then the ball was down at the 35-yard line. A wide receiver screen, which was failed. And then Derek Carr finds a receiver up top and scores a touchdown, which quickly became a 2-point attempt to try to make this a 1-score game. But it was a short-lived, it was a very, losing my words, I'm sorry. But a 2-point attempt was almost stopped, but then Chris Olave broke away for a easy out route to the outside, and he broke away and scored. And then an onside kick, an interesting move with 3 minutes 53 seconds left. The Saints went for an onside kick when they could have tried to get a stop after a kickoff, but they didn't. They went for the onside kick. And then the Rams have marched this 20 yards down the field, and here we are after the 2-minute warning. This is a very, very close game. which was at one point a very, very far game. But the Rams only needed one more first down to put this away. One more first down is all they need. All they need. So, here we are. Here we are. The game has not come back yet. Let me see if I can get that screen graphic updated for you guys. That should be better. I don't know why this isn't updating automatically. It should be. It very much should be. Apparently these graphics don't like updating. But here we are. 2 minutes left in this one. The Rams are on the field, trying to put it away. Under center is Matthew Stafford, a man up top, 2 minutes bottom type formation, actually a tight end up top. Motion is Puka Nacua, and running back straight up the middle, and he's only going to get 1 yard. Maybe he actually got stopped at the line, but half a yard, I'd say. That's going to make this a third down. Biggest third down of this game. 3rd and 6. Kyren Williams, the running back, has been doing very good this year. 6 straight games with 100+ scrimmage yards. That's the longest streak in Rams in one season since 2009. So 3rd and 6. 1:30, clock ticking down for the Saints. Under center, 3 men up top, and one of them is a tight end and a receiver at the bottom. Matthew Stafford under center. They get the man to jump offside, but and that is going to be it. Man, Cameron Jordan jumps offside here, and that is going to be the end of the game. Possibly. Oh, it is. Is that going to get them the first down, though? It depends on how close. Yes, it is a neutral zone infraction. Oh, it's still 3rd down, but it's a very, very close third. It's a 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches here now is which that's going to make it. 3rd down and inches for the Rams to put this game away. Wow. 3rd and inches for the Rams to put this game away. Matthew Stafford is going to be under center. They are not going to pull it. It does not look like a tush push. They're just going to be in the same formation. 5 offensive linemen, tight end, and a receiver on the bottom. 2 receivers up top, a running back in the back. And it actually looks like Matthew Stafford might just run this down and call a timeout until their play clock is over. And that is what they're going to do. With 42 seconds left, the Rams call a timeout. The Rams call a timeout with 42 seconds left. Actually, what the Rams can do here, yeah, that's over. This game is over. Wow. This game is over. So, your final score is going to be 30-22 after the Rams can just kneel it down. They just have to take 2 seconds off the clock. 3rd and 1. The Rams just need to take 2 seconds off the clock and then kneel that ball down. What a game we've had here, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Stafford in the huddle. Let's see if they try to run it or try to just kneel it down. So, yes, it looks like Matthew Stafford is going to be under center. He's going to walk back a little bit and then take the knee, and there's a little scrimmage on the field, and that's it. There's about a half a second difference between the play clock and the game clock, with the play clock being lower, and that is it. Teams are walking out onto the field. It's over. The Saints will be 7-8, and the Rams will be 8-7. The Rams will be in the number 6 spot, half a game ahead of the Minnesota Vikings. The Saints will drop down to half a game behind the division leading Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and be down to about the number 9 spot. I don't know quite for sure. Matthew Stafford is the first player in Rams history with 4 straight games with 2 touchdown passes and no interceptions. So that is a very good accomplishment for him, the first player in Rams history to do that. Derek Carr taking the loss tonight. So the Rams are now 8-7, and they are in the number 6 spot. They have no chance to get their division anymore because the San Francisco 49ers are already in the number 1 spot and have clinched the NFC West, and with one more win would clinch the entire conference. So that will end this one. What a game we had today. The Rams were in the lead. The Rams had the game in their hands for the majority of it, but the Saints almost made a late comeback that was stopped after some interesting coaching call. And wow, that's it. To you, ladies and gentlemen, watching, good night to you all. Good night to you all. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys on Saturday morning in Bills versus Chargers. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all the Bills Chargers game this Saturday. Where's the end watch stream button? Sunday. My thought. And that's it.